Hello, my name is Rabi Ali. Today I am going to present instructional leadership, its key theories, and how my professional experiences as an educator and digital art and design technology technician align with the contemporary research. I also shared the QR code on my teaching portfolio as a proof of my teaching practices. I have over 13 years of teaching experience. I started my teaching journey from my home country. In Pakistan, I worked for 3.5 years as math and art teacher. Then I moved to Dubai. There I worked as a home tutor for 6 years. During this time period, I got the chance to learn different curriculum followed by different schools. Then in 2020, I came to Qatar. Here I worked in Pakshama School, Doha for 3 years as a class teacher, and I taught computer and science to primary classes and art to secondary classes. I worked on curriculum planning, played the role of event organizer, conduct art workshop, competitions, exhibitions. Besides, I worked as a coach and supervisor of some research-based projects. Later, I worked as an education facilitator in Panda House. To continue my artistic journey, I worked as an art and craft vendor. I am a creator on YouTube channel as well, where I shared art-based educational content that support creative learning and digital engagement. Alongside, I participated in exhibition as an exhibitor. Currently, I'm working as a digital art and design technology technician in Doha Middle School, while pursuing the PGCE to qualify as an art teacher. The purpose of this presentation is to critically analyze instructional leadership theories and how it reflects in my own practice. In this presentation, I'll discuss instructional leadership, major theories, my instructional practices, challenges, and future directions. In my understanding of instructional leadership, it focused on improving teaching and learning outcome. It includes supporting curriculum, guiding instruction, and using assessment to enhance student learning. The contemporary perspective highlights that leadership is not only about school leader, it's about sharing the responsibilities among teachers, encouraging collaboration, and promoting students' outcome. I have experienced it in my own professional journey during teaching mathematics and art in Pakistan and later as a home tutor in Dubai. This helped me to see how direct support and clear guidance improve students' engagement. During my teaching practice at Pakshama School in Qatar, I come up with curriculum planning, conduct workshops, competitions, and exhibitions. I also supervise some research-based projects. I learned from these experiences that leadership is not just a title. It's about creating structures, giving opportunities, and support each other that help both students and teachers to achieve success. Instruction leadership played an important role in school improvement. It's not only focusing on management tasks, it focuses on teaching and students' achievement. Instruction leaders work closely with teachers to improve classroom practice and student learning outcome. Research shows that an effective instruction leadership not only improve teaching quality, beside it support professional development and bring positive impact in students' outcome. While working in Pakshama School Doha, I strongly reflect these principles. I was a member of the talent hunt committee where I had to collaborate with the head of committee and other teachers to recognize and promote student talent across the whole school. This is how I worked on shared decision-making process, which aligned with the distributed instructional leadership. To recognize students' achievement, we distribute certificate and arrange exhibition, which help to motivate students and raise their confidence. In addition, I worked as a judge in school competition and sport consistent academic and creative standard. My teaching skills improved by participating in CPD sessions, school organized workshops, and inter-school visits. I collaborate with teacher to organize events, workshops, and exhibitions that help to create a positive learning environment that focused on improving teaching quality and student outcomes. As highlighted by Herlinger and later research by Harris and Jones, instructional leadership support both teaching quality and shared leadership across the school. Herlinger instructional leadership model. It emphasizes on improvement in teaching and learning. He aligned it by three elements, and that they are mission, curriculum, and classroom practices. These three elements work together and ensure that learning remains at the center of leadership decision. In my practice, this model is effective because it directly connects with leadership action onto everyday classroom practice. While working in Pakshama School, I had clear learning goals and well-planned curricula that helped me to deliver more consistent and engaging lessons. I support this approach in my current role at DBS as a digital art and design technology technician by managing digital tools and resources and help teachers to deliver lessons more effectively and confidently. The strong focus on curriculum management, teacher support, and collaboration is a key strength of Hellinger model. This approach positively influences student achievement and support long-term school improvement by prioritizing professional guidance and instructional improvement. This is why it is highly relevant in today's educational settings. Distributed leadership. It's an approach where leadership is shared among the staff based on collective expertise rather than individual roles. Here in this model, teachers are working as an instructional leader by contributing to curriculum planning, pedagogical decision, and everyday teaching practices. During my teaching practice at Pakshama School, distributed leadership was evident through collaboration among teachers during school events, workshops, and competitions. As I was the member of talent hunt committee, I worked closely with the head of committee and other teachers to recognize and encourage student talent, which shows shared leadership in action. In my current role at the Hobby School, collaboration plays an important role. I support teachers with digital tools and working alongside staff to enhance lesson delivery. This shows how shared responsibility contributes to instructional improvement. Overall, distributed leadership is remarkable because collaboration and collegiality strengthen professional learning. It leaves a positive impact on student and whole school improvement. This is reflected in the diagram also, where students' learning is central, and school leader, teachers, and sports staff share responsibility for improvement. Transformational leadership. In my understanding, it is about building a shared vision for teaching and learning, where leaders, teachers, and students work together with clear goals and motivate each other for high achievement. In real school context, this is mean that teachers follow leaders because they feel supported and valued, not because they are forced to do it. In my current role at DBS as a digital art and design technology technician, this approach was reflected through collaborative practices, such as working with the head of department and teacher. I always feel like valued and supported. They listen my ideas and encourage my efforts, which make me to follow them. It's not because I have to; it's because I want to. This is how we promote innovation and positive school learning environment. Transformational leadership also supports change and school reform. During my teaching experience at Pakshma School, by participating in CPTs, school-led workshops, and inter-school visits, I experienced how leaders encourage innovation and support teachers in adapting to curriculum and pedagogical changes. As shown in the diagram, vision and motivation form the foundation which lead to innovation and a positive school culture that support improved teaching and student learning outcomes. However, my experience transformational leadership is most effective when combined with instructional leadership that focus on teaching quality and distributed leadership which emphasize on collaboration. Educational institution context. Currently, I'm working in Doha British School. It is a private international school in Qatar. It offers a comprehensive curriculum that supports both educational and innovative development. The students come from different cultural backgrounds, and the teaching environment promote collaboration, innovation, and inclusive practices. The leadership structure contain a senior leadership team, middle leaders, and opportunities for teachers leadership through distributed roles. In my current role as a digital art and design technology technician, I support teachers and students with digital tools and creative learning. I also collaborate with staff to enhance instructional practices. This position allows me to contribute in instructional leadership even without a formal leadership role title. I also showed the leadership structure through diagram in the slide. During my teaching practice in Pakshma School, I observed and implemented several instructional leadership practices. Collaborative curriculum planning and implementation allowed me to design engaging lessons, enrichment and treatment activities, or worksheets that directly support student learning outcomes. Teacher mentoring and support were central. As a member of Talent Hunt Committee, I organize school competitions, exhibitions, and art workshops that enable me to guide colleagues and students while promoting shared responsibility. I also help my colleagues in lesson planning, workshops, and events that encourage the development of professional growth. By attending CPTs, international workshops, and visits to other schools help me to grow professionally. These experiences helped me to produce instructional techniques, explore new pedagogical strategies, and strengthen collaboration. Assessment and monitoring include judging, competition, supervising projects, and distributing certificates to recognize students' achievement. These practices motivated students' improvement, teaching quality, and contribute to whole school improvement. While currently working as a digital art and design technology technician at the Hybrid School, my head encouraged me to pursue the PGCE to become a qualified art teacher. My teaching experiences at Pakshma School and as a digital DT technician in DBS taught me that how I support colleagues, improve my teaching, and help students to achieve their best outcomes. My approach to instructional leadership is primarily collaborative and distributed. I choose this type because they allow teachers to possess professional development while promoting teamwork and shared responsibility for student learning. For instance, in Doha School, my department head provide me guidance whenever I face challenges or got stuck. If I make mistakes, she provide constructive feedback without criticism and guide me in the right direction. She encouraged my professional growth, including pursuing my PGCE. This kind of supportive leadership helps teachers to improve their instructional skills and increase confidence. I also focus on giving opportunities of growth, like leading workshops, mentoring colleagues, and encouraging students to do something new and creative. These practices align with transformational leadership principles, which help teachers and learners to achieve higher goals. Besides, I aim to improve classroom practices through observation, feedback, and resources guidance. This ensures that teaching quality remain high and the student achieve better learning outcomes. I would like to combine collaborative, distributed, and transformational techniques so that I create a growth-oriented, inclusive, and effective learning environment that supports both teachers' development and student achievements. During my teaching experience at Pakshama School, I used instructional and collaborative leadership to shape my strategies. I used lab, workshop, exhibition, and guided decisions to engage students. I apply student-centered active learning with hands-on science experiment, practical computer tasks, and creative art projects. I implement formative and summative assessment through practical tasks, written tests, competitions, and certificates. By keeping reflection and feedback in center, allowing me to observe students' progress, provide help, and improve teaching methods. These strategies help me to overcome challenges like time management and differentiation while supporting engagement, creativity, and effective learning. As I reflect on my instructional leadership while working in Pakshama School Doha, I have successfully mentored students, organized events, conduct art workshops, competition, exhibition of student artwork, and identified student talent. Besides, under my supervision, several students achieved top position in external school art competition. In class, for science and computer lesson, I prepare differential enrichment and treatment worksheets to improve students' understanding and performance. At the Hubble School, I support teachers and students in integrating digital art and design technology. I create different hands-on projects such as pulley and gears, which support their subject theory. It helps them to clear their concept practically. These initiatives have increased engagement, promote innovation, problem solving, and enhanced learning outcomes. While I have strength in mentorship and well known of technology integration, I'm still working on my time management skills and increase interdisciplinary collaboration. Common challenges which I may face are resistance to new technologies, limited resources, and support students individually, which I address through structured workshop and collaborative plannings. The challenges I faced while working as a class teacher and art teacher at Pakshama School and currently as a digital art and design technology technician at Doha School are resistance to change, limited resources, time pressure, and balancing teaching with leadership responsibilities. To overcome these challenges, I use these strategies such as collaboration, professional learning, reflect on my practices, and effective communication. Working together with teacher as a DT technician DBS, I support the lessons with creative projects which are designed by me to help them understand the topic conceptually and practically. This continuous professional learning strengthens my confidence in art, pedagogy, and digital tools. Reflective practice allow me to evaluate student progress and challenge teaching methods to meet different learning needs. These strategies help me to improve my teaching quality. It increases student engagement and support overall school performance. As my professional goal is to become an art teacher, learning about instructional leadership enable me to create inclusive, innovative, and well-planned learning environment. This is how I contribute positively to whole school development. In conclusion, this assignment has increased my understanding of instructional leadership and its role in improving teaching quality, student engagement, and learning outcomes. Instructional leadership is not limited to formal roles. It begins in classroom and grows through purposeful, reflective practice. I'll use this as a tool to improve my current practice as DT technician and also as a future teaching role. It helped me to understand the importance of collaboration, reflective practice, teamwork, and purposeful use of creativity and technology in education. As a future art teacher, I'll integrate this learning in my leadership within the classroom and across the school. Besides, I encourage inclusive, engaging, and innovative learning environment. My aim is to promote continuous instructional improvement and contributing positively to whole school development. Thanks for listening.